My name is Silivere Bakomeza. I am a refugee, and this is my story. I was born in Congo in 1992. When I was 2 years old, the Hutu and the Tutsi war broke out, and the Rwandan just had killed almost 1 million people in less than 4 months. As a member of a Tutsi tribe, we were relocated to Silivere refugee camp, which is located in the West Province of Rwanda. I fled with my family. My father was beaten by the Hutu army and leaving him disabled. My mother was 8 months pregnant, and my young brother is paralyzed from the waist down. We did not have taxis to drive us around. The Kiziba was home to 20,000 people. We lived there for 12 years, from 1996 to 2008, when I came to the United States. During the week, I went to school from 6 a.m. until 3:30 without food. Sometimes when I would go home and there still wouldn't be anything to eat. And we will return to school for mandatory at 6 p.m. to study. With an empty bellies. Every month, we waited for the UN to drop some food. Each person get 6 pounds of corn, get 12 pounds of corn, 6 pounds of beans, a half liter of salt, and 1 bar of soap. The wooden bag that you saw is the bag that we use to carry food around. Every month, there were not many jobs in the refugee camp, and we couldn't ask for citizenship because we were refugees in Rwanda. So if you go out of the camp and anything happened to us, so everything was on ourselves. The UN could not protect us. But every Friday we will go to Kibuye anyway because we had no choice. So we would have to work for 3 hours uphill. We go to in downtown to Kibuye, but we call it downtown even though there were no buildings in the center of downtown. But on the weekends we play soccer, and sometimes we will have to deliver messages for our parents to friends who were far away. There weren't any phones in the refugee camps, so they had to send us, deliver their messages. In 2006, we started paperwork and interviews with the US government to come to the United States. And it took 2 years to hear from them. By the time my mother told me that we were going to live in the United States, that was the happiest day of my life. And I still remember that day. 2 weeks later, the taxi came to pick us up, my mother, my father, my brothers, and my sisters. And it took 2 days to reach to the United States. We traveled from Kigali to Belgium, Belgium to New York to Denver. We were welcomed by African Community Center with a home, food, and medical assistance. I spent 2 months in the Newcomers Center before going to the high school. On May 16, 2011, I graduated from Aurora Central High School in Aurora. In 2010, I started working with a nonprofit organization in Denver called Groundwork Denver. We work in the national parks building trails, clearing invasive weeds that makes the buffalo sick, and support low-income communities by helping where they are needed. With the money that I earned that first year, I bought 8 cows to provide milk for kids in Rwanda. The protein in their diet has helped them become more healthier. With that money, I also sent 5 orphanage refugees to school. 2 are now high school teachers. 1 works with the MTN, is one of the biggest phone company in Rwanda, and the other 2 just graduated. And they're still searching for jobs. Life is much easier here in this country. Sometimes I still eat corn and beans to remind me who I am, where I came from, and what I've been through. But my goal is to keep helping people in Rwanda and refugees and immigration all over the world. I'm studying political science at Montreal State University. And I want to use my education to work for the UN as a lawyer. My passion is to be the voice for voiceless people.